Hello, 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 hello tout le monde.
Hello, hello.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour à toi.
There's Uncle Bob.
Hello,
Ça fait un
hello.
bout de temps. Your microphone's on mute, see.
There you go. Hi, guys.
There we go.
Hello.
Ciao tutti.
There you go. There you go.
Comment ça va?
Ça va bien tout le monde? Vous autres, ça va bien?
Ben oui, toi.
Yeah,
Oui,
yeah.
oui, ben oui.
Fait beau, mais la température a baissé en température, alors c'est un petit peu moins chaud, c'est agréable.
Oui, oui, oui. As-tu été à Saint-Henri aujourd'hui?
Non, j'ai pris ça off aujourd'hui parce que j'ai eu une sortie hier à l'hôpital, alors pas pour moi, là, mais pour quelqu'un de ma famille.
Ben
OK.
oui, ben oui. Non, moi aussi, j'ai pas été. J'ai pas été
What
aujourd'hui.
was in Saint-Henri?
Fabrizio had une sortie in Saint-Henri this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I couldn't go, so, you know.
I'm actually on vacation for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, well, that's a good
Yeah,
thing to
I'm
know.
off.
So
I don't, yeah.
we can get you on a few then.
Actually thinking about going down to TO for next weekend to go see the cousins and maybe see if I can't go and join in one of the photo walks if there's one going on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ben
yeah.
oui.
It's
Ben
been a
oui.
while since I've walked the streets of Toronto.
Ah ben, c'est bon, c'est bon.
Denis, quoi de neuf?
Well, dernièrement, j'ai fait deux activités avec le Montreal Photography Group. Il y avait
Yeah, photo walk?
oui, c'était un photo walk. C'était Zone Focusing Techniques.
OK.
Je
Oh.
connaissais plus ou moins cette technique-là. Fait que c'était intéressant.
Tu utilisais-tu un appareil argentique ou
Non,
numérique?
mon vieux R7, là, ben, mon vieux il y a 3 ans, là, mais mon numérique, mon R7.
OK.
Puis la semaine passée, j'avais été à l'activité Gosselin là, sur le mouvement, là, qui était comme dans l'est de la ville.
OK.
C'était dans le fond des photos de ballerines en mouvement. Tu avais comme une professeure qui montrait comment elle, c'était un atelier, elle montrait comment elle faisait ses photos. Tu sais, dans le fond, ce qu'elle veut aller chercher, c'est le mouvement des vêtements des
Ouais.
danseurs. Elle a fait de la photo de danseurs principalement, là.
Puis c'était un formateur de Gosselin?
Non, c'est pas un formateur de Gosselin, je pense que c'était une photographe invitée, là. C'était
Un
organisé par
ambassadeur.
Gosselin. C'était quoi son nom? Je me souviens plus de son nom, je le retrouverai tantôt, là, si tu veux, là, puis je pourrais t'en parler, mais c'était intéressant.
Tu vois, je travaille chez Gosselin puis je n'étais même pas au courant.
Ah, c'était sur leur site web, là.
Incroyable. Puis
Mais
Tant
c'est
que
pas
tu l'as
vraiment.
demandé, AJ.
Hey, tu travailles pas vraiment.
well, I mean, Jesus. It's a
That's
lot.
another story.
Listen, I've had such issues. Anyways, it's work. I'm off for the next 2 weeks, so I'm going to be
OK.
doing a lot of my own photo walks, my own. Mais en commençant en mois d'août, moi puis Québec, on va commencer, on va partir la communauté ici, pour Gosselin à travers la communauté de photographie on va partir nos propres balades de photographie. Mine are going to be more or less going to be on the second Saturday of every month here on the South Shore pour Gosselin 10-30.
Mhm.
And the other stores they're gonna decide when they do theirs. I know that it's projected or planned. Moi, je vais faire la mienne pour commencer, malgré que le mois d'août, c'est complètement gâché. Il fallait que je la déplace au 22 août. Puis je pense que Québec, Jean-François va comme partir le sien le 23 août. Puis après ça, pour moi, ça va être à tous les 2 samedis du mois. Euh, Parce que mon calendrier, c'est comme ça que ça s'est. Ça fait des années qu'on voulait partir, genre, pour embarquer dans des événements de photo walk.
Mhm.
Puis j'espère juste que ça va marcher comme qu'on veut que ça marche. Euh, Puis comment t'avais aimé ça, le Photo Walk Montréal, Denis? How did you like it?
Oh, it was nice, actually. Des formateurs, was doing the workshop, he showed us basically how to do it. What you have to do, let's say that you have an opening like F11 or F16 or something like that. You have to guess about the distance between you and your subject you want to photograph, and you have to estimate also the speed and everything. So he showed us a couple of techniques, and then we had like a 2-hour practice, something like that, in downtown Montreal. That's nice.
Oh, good. Was it given by Jonah?
No, it was given by the Montreal photography group. It was another.
Oh, okay. C'était pas Photo Walk Montreal. Okay.
No.
Because there's a Photo Walk Montreal. I thought you were with the community.
No.
Okay.
Montreal photography group. Yeah. And yes, go ahead.
No, that's the Montreal Photo Club.
Well, it's called a Montreal photography group.
Okay.
It's also on Facebook, and they give like workshops every weekend with different formateurs.
Ouais.
No, so I just tried it because zone focusing was something I wanted to practice. I didn't know the technique, so gave me some technique because I'm going on vacation again in September.
Yeah.
I'm doing a cruise in Spain and Portugal, so it should be interesting.
It sounds more like you were doing hyperfocal focusing.
Well,
Normally zone focusing, the way it works is that when we're talking about a camera, where I have one here, like for instance,
zone focusing uses depth of field.
Yeah, well, it uses depth of field, but it's not a specific aperture. It's more zone as in portrait versus landscape, right? Okay. So basically, landscape would probably have the smallest aperture, which would probably be F11 or F16, and portrait will probably be somewhere between an F3 or an F2.8 and an F5.6. I don't have it with me right now because it's in, where did I put it? The Kodak A1, which basically is zone focus because you have an icon for portrait and an icon for mountain, and it just has those two settings. So basically, when you're focusing for the portrait or the icon of portrait, it's usually between 2 and 6 feet. So your subjects have to be within 2 to 6 feet, and landscape is 10 feet and past.
Okay,
but it's a fixed aperture lens.
Exactly. Well, it's got 2 apertures usually.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Or it has a slight differential. Like it might say, for instance, it might be an F9 or an F10. And there just might be a little bit of a differential with that element, the glass element or the plastic element in the lens itself.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, that's going to be one of the cameras I'm going to be bringing to TO because I still have 2 more films I got to test. I tried the 400. Now I've got a 200 in there, and I'm going to try it with a 600, with a 100. And then I'm bringing up. I got for my birthday. I don't know if you guys know about it. I don't know if you saw my Instagram.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I got some Ilford Pan F.
Yes, I saw it. Yeah.
50 ISO, 25 sheets. J'ai tellement hâte à utiliser. I've been having a lot of fun with these low ISOs so far. I'm still finishing up a roll, or I just
good old
finished.
Days.
Oh my God. I've got some Raleigh RPX 25 that I have to develop this week. I got 2 rolls that I shot on the 6x9. Puis toi, Marc, quoi de neuf? I hear you. I see you munching over there.
Yeah, I didn't have supper and I'm not that hungry, but I wanted to fill up with things like that.
Yeah.
Denis, est-ce que c'était l'atelier du créateur par Melika?
Yeah, c'est ça. That's the one.
Okay, so you t'avais l'atelier Melika Diaz.
Yeah.
And this was on Facebook, right?
I don't know. It's one of our members that went there, Nathalie Jolivet, and she posted it. She posted it on our group Facebook for the club.
Yeah.
Oh,
so basically, she shows a little of what happened, and you have people that are long dresses, long flowing dresses, and things like that, and you could take pictures. So, Denis, t'as-tu pris des photos là-bas ou c'était juste une démonstration?
Non, j'ai pris des photos là-bas.
OK. Bon, mais c'est ça, c'est beau. Alors, C'était juste ça que je voulais apporter. Ben pour moi, dernièrement, je t'avais dit que AJ, on avait trouvé des sacs qui s'appelaient des Stop Loss Bags, que en d'autres mots, je vais utiliser pour mettre mes développeurs pour ma chimie dedans. Et le sac est fait d'une certaine manière à ce que tu le roules pour sortir l'air et après ça, tu refermes le sac. Comme ça, au moins, tes développeurs qui coûtent cher, puis que s'ils pognent l'air, puis ils oxydent, mais là, ça n'arrivera pas. Puis AJ m'avait envoyé une adresse pour, je viens de recevoir, les collapsible bottles.
Yeah.
Alors, quand je vais préparer ma chimie, la chimie que je vais utiliser pour développer, faire du printing, je vais prendre eux autres pour conserver mon produit pour, disons, une bonne longue fin de semaine qui va me permettre de faire plusieurs photos, là, puis tout le reste. Après ça, mais c'est un peu de tout. J'ai juste sorti. J'ai sorti en fin de semaine dernière pour les médiévales de l'anneau d'hier. J'ai pris une coupe de photos là. J'ai été avec Bob au. Pas, excuse-moi, pas avec Bob. Hey, je m'excuse. J'ai pensé à toi parce que j'ai fait une connerie
OK.
sur le site de AJ. J'ai mis quelque chose qui a agacé Bob pour
Ah,
aller le voir plus tard.
OK.
J'ai été au ranch Dupont
yeah.
avec Fabrizio.
How'd you like it?
Disons que pour des photographes de partir de la région Montréal et s'en aller là-bas, euh,
C'est long.
on peut faire des belles photos. Si on est un grand-papa avec ses petits-enfants, puis on est dans le coin de Trois-Rivières ou dans ce coin-là, c'est une place idéale à aller. J'ai quand même sorti quelques belles photos quand il va avoir là, la prochaine exhibition de nos photos là, sur le site d'AJ. J'en mettrai une couple puis tout ça.
Ben oui, oui, c'est
Alors,
ça.
c'est à peu près ce que j'ai fait dernièrement.
Ah, ben c'est bon.
Fantastic.
Et
C'est
j'ai le
bon.
droit à un cachou de plus.
Et quoi?
Lucky guy.
J'ai
Mais
le droit à un cachou de plus.
Des protéines.
c'est bon, c'est bon.
Okay, I'm sorry, that went over my head. I have no idea what you said.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He- he-
And you, T, what have you been up to? It's been a while since we saw
I've
you.
been, yes, it has been a while because I've been back and forth between my girlfriend and my house. And last week I had a bunch of film to develop,
Yeah.
and I developed them all. There were 9 films altogether, two 120s, two 35 millimeter color, and the rest was 35 millimeter black and white. Because I got a few new appareils to test out. I bought a
Yeah.
Nikon FM, but the Nikon FM is defective. But I bought a Nikon FG20 with 2 lenses,
Okay.
50 bucks.
Nice.
That was it. And it works perfectly. Works perfectly. But the funny thing about what happened is this. I mixed my chemicals, the C41,
Yeah.
in October of last year.
Right.
I mixed my black and white chemicals the same day.
Yeah.
Okay. I was looking and I developed maybe at that time, 3, 4 films in each color
Now,
and
wait a
black
minute
and
though.
white.
You're black and white. That's the monobath.
No, it was a flick film. It was a flick film mix, three chemicals.
That was 3 chemicals. Okay.
Yeah, the monobath I still didn't use it yet this year.
Okay.
Anyway, so then it says, they tell you they're good for 3 months and all this stuff here.
Yeah.
I looked at it and I says, fuck, excuse my English, but I says, they're not, tu sais, sont pas bruns, sont pas noirs, sont pas.
Wow.
I said, je vais faire un test.
Okay.
So j'ai fait un test and it came out fine. So then I developed all the black and whites. And then I did the same test with the colors
Yeah.
and it came out fine.
Okay.
So the chemical was 10 months old.
Oh yeah, but what did you store it in?
I started in a brown bottle.
Yeah.
I don't have the
Accordion?
the accordions. But they've always been in the same place in a dark room. See, they
Ah
were
ben,
fine. The temperature has always been around
okay.
20 degrees. And I was happy. I finished them both. When I finished with them, the developer was black and
Okay.
I think, but uh, I was happy because I got to do all these films and didn't have to mix a new batch of chemicals too.
And when you mixed it, t'avais-tu fait d'autres pellicules avant?
Oui, j'avais fait à peu près quatre noirs et blancs puis à peu près quatre couleurs in
And how
October.
many did you do this time around? You said,
This time I did black and white. I did seven
okay.
and color two colors.
Oh, well, fantastic.
So it was like beautiful. I said, "This is great," you know.
No kidding. So,
So
okay.
you know, I what I did though is I did put a minute and a half longer on on each
Okay.
on each
Yeah,
film.
yeah, c'est ça, because of the age.
Yeah, because of the age of the chemical. I says, you know, in the color I did, I took a chance in the color because I says my my test came out, but I wasn't sure, you know. So I was gonna
Right.
put a minute more, you know. But in black and white, I put a minute and a half, and they came out perfectly.
Well, it's like when I use my Blazonol. Blazonol is supposed to be a one-shot deal,
Yeah, okay.
right? And before, what I would do is every time I do one or two films at a time, right? One
Yeah.
dilution, I would throw it out. But following a little bit what my buddy on Camerosity, Mike Ekman, the host, told me about it. He said he does, if it's the same day on a one-shot developer, he'll develop the tape films.
How much? Eight?
8.
Eight, yeah.
Yeah, and then he'll consider it expired
Okay.
because and technically it's just because the chemistry is not oxidizing in that few hours that you're doing you know what I'm saying?
No,
It's
I
not
get that.
oxidizing enough,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
I mean, I probably wouldn't try it with Ilford Ilfosol 3 because in
Okay.
itself it's the cheapest of the cheap developers.
Yeah, yeah.
That one is really meant to be one shot developer.
Yeah, yeah.
And most people who've used it, I mean, I used it when I was back in school, when I was in high school, and I mean, it was a weak developer to begin with,
Yeah, yeah. No, I get it. I
and
get
that's
it.
the one that Ilford sells as a kit.
Well, you
But
see,
yeah,
I had the black and white was
yeah,
flick film, and the other one was the color one was
it wasn't the Cinestill, was it?
it was a Cinestill, yeah,
It was a
Cinestill
Cinestill.
C41, yeah.
And how did you find the Cinestill C41?
Well, it lasted long and it was good. The colors came nice, everything was nice. No,
Oh, good.
ça a bien été. So now I have the E6 process, which I didn't start yet
Okay,
because I got about I think I got four or five
films.
slide films,
Okay,
which I gotta talk to you when you go back to work there.
yeah, yeah.
Because I want to get some more of them. So at least I have
35 ou 120?
a dozen. No, no, 35.
35, okay.
35. And I need some 120 too in black and white there.
Yeah, yeah.
Alors, j'ai besoin d'une coupe de photos. Puis I'm considering selling my Z6.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it's because I don't like the card. I don't like the card in it.
Okay.
I like the SD cards. I don't like that card that it has in
The
it, the
XQD?
XQ whatever there.
Yeah, yeah.
Tu sais, parce que quand je vais ailleurs, je peux pas mettre ça dans l'ordinateur de personne
Right.
parce qu'ils n'ont pas l'adapteur, tu sais.
C'est ça.
So, un SD, ça va n'importe où, tu sais.
As a matter of fact, I'm looking at Flick Film right now. They have a new film. I forgot to mention. I don't think we received it yet, but it's called Fusion.
Yeah.
And this one's supposed to be for the environmentally friendly choice for for film photography. Where does it say? Yeah, but wait a minute. I want the film. Let me see what I can get. Film paper. Mark, have you done any development?
Nope. Nope, because unfortunately it gets dark late, and I have some like leaks, unfortunately, in where I'm working.
Okay.
But what I'm doing slowly is going out and building a bank of negatives, which I'll develop and then print later on. And I'll do a massive amount of printing this autumn.
Okay.
So,
Puis toi, Denis, toi, c'est plus numérique, right?
Yeah. I never tried ever. Well, when I was in high school, I used to do black and white, but later on, I never tried to develop film afterwards.
Okay. Yeah, no, apparently, well, they don't say what kind of film it is, but it's called the Fusion 200. It's a C41, a 200 ISO. But I also heard that Kodak has introduced a brand new color cinefilm called Vision 5. And I believe the Odyssey was shot on it. You guys seen the trailers for the movie with
yeah. The Odyssey,
Anne
yeah. Yeah, but
Hathaway
it was
and
shot on IMAX though.
it was
Yeah, I
IMAX.
saw-
Yeah, it was IMAX.
Yeah, it was shot on IMAX, yeah.
And
It's a 70 millimeter negative.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
c'est
huge.
ça. Yeah.
Apparently, it's 70 millimeter. It's like shooting 120.
Yeah, I would imagine.
It's 6 centimeters wide.
Yeah,
And IMAX is well, evidently 7 centimeters.
yeah, 7 centimeters wide, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the meme going on Instagram about Christopher Nolan and the projection machine for that IMAX film?
No?
The roll of film, if I'm not mistaken, is 2.1 million feet.
Oh my God.
Well,
Okay.
it's a 3-hour movie, eh?
And it weighs 846 pounds.
Tabarnak.
peux-tu renforcer le plancher, hein?
Ouais, exactement. C'est-
I swear, when you see the projection room, you have these two huge reels lying flat on a turntable
hmm
because evidently it can't be vertical. 846 pounds.
it's
Tabarnak.
Hey, c'est-tu quelque chose?
Mais même la machine, ça doit être quelque chose.
Ah, apparemment, la caméra that he developed, okay, he had to build because apparently there's a lot of one-on-one interactions, like not interviews, but like, dialogues between two characters at a time.
Yeah.
The 70 millimeter camera makes so much noise that they can't put it directly beside. Well, they can't. They have to put it beside to shoot the facing, the facing of the two characters.
Yeah.
But he had to build literally an isolated box to go around the camera to insulate it from the actors.
Sound. Yeah, to
So
keep
the
the
actors
sound
could
away.
hear what they were telling each other.
Yeah.
And because the camera is so big and off to the side, he had to develop a system of mirrors so that when they're looking at each other face to face, they're looking into the camera, even though they're like 3 feet away from each other. Like I'm saying, they're shifted 3 feet. You know what I mean?
Ouais.
Apparemment, c'est quelque chose, ce film-là.
We were supposed to go see it this weekend, but finally we didn't get a chance.
Okay.
And I would like to see it on the IMAX there. It must be gigantic.
Oh, it's got to be spectacular.
Actually, we went to see it last Thursday. I went to see it with my oldest son.
And how did you like it?
Oh, it was nice. There's a lot of dialogue, exactly, and it's a long film, 2 hours and 50 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
But it passes very fast. Yeah, there's a lot of action.
Yeah.
Apparently, Christopher Nolan and Tom Cruise are two of the biggest users for film. Even Tom Cruise's, like the Mission Impossibles, most of those were shot on film.
Yeah.
Not necessarily IMAX, but 35 millimeter.
No, yeah.
Or 65 millimeter film.
Yeah.
Because when you go to a regular theater to see the Odyssey, they have to reduce the format of the image because the 70 millimeter is so huge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Est-ce que tu l'as vu en IMAX ou tu l'as
Oh, oui, je l'ai vu en
Ouais.
IMAX 70 mm.
Oui.
C'est
Ça doit être
impressionnant.
impressionnant. Ça doit être
Oh oui,
impressionnant.
mais c'est grand, l'écran est grand, là.
Il est énorme.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Mais l'image est plus carrée que
Oui,
panoramique. Que
exactement.
du
Ouais,
79,
Ouais.
ouais.
là. C'est plus
Apparemment,
juste.
ça revient à peu près à un 6 par 7.
À peu près, oui.
Yeah.
C'est plus
C'est
carré.
plus comme un 8-10.
6, 7.
Exactement. C'est
6,
ça.
7, yeah.
The ratio, ouais. 6-7 for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what that means?
No.
Actually, 6, 7 means that you don't know.
C'est
Either one or the other. That's why they're always
Yeah.
doing that when they say 6,
OK.
7.
C'est ça. Parce que, tu sais, mes petits-enfants, ils m'ont conté ça, tu sais. She's really stuck on 6-7, you know? And I say,
Yeah, they're
OK,
always saying that.
OK.
Yeah.
What is it, you know?
Yeah, it
It's
means it could
6-7,
be.
papi.
Yeah, it could be either one thing or the other. It's not sure. It's unsure. 6, 7.
Ouais, c'est ça, tu sais. C'est
That's
ça.
what it means. Actually,
But,
the
no,
guy
so
always
now
joke.
I'm looking into I bought a few little cameras there
Mhm.
recently, like I told you. But unfortunately, the EM that I bought was on eBay, and it shoots, but all the frames are half.
Oh, so the
All-
shutter sticks.
the shutter seems to be sticking, and then
Okay.
every once in a while there is a full frame on the
Okay.
negative, and then half, and then a full frame. You know.
Oh, wow.
Well, Bob, I saw
Yeah.
a video of a young lady about 4 or 5, and she had her dad's camera in a wash basin, and she was cleaning the shutters. So maybe something could be done with you.
Well, you know what I'm going to try, which I always try, is lighter fluid.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I put lighter fluid in the shutter, and
He doesn't light it.
I don't light it. No, I don't light it. I put light in the shutter, and it helps defy the lubrication.
Okay.
And sometimes that works. I did it on some apertures, and it worked fantastic on focus rings, on aperture rings, and on older cameras with problems with the tu sais, que ça collait, tu sais.
Okay.
So
Would
I
alcohol
gotta,
be the same thing?
eh?
Would alcohol be the same thing?
Yeah, alcohol would be the same thing. Rubbing alcohol would be good. Yeah.
Using it
Yeah,
at
but I don't think it
70% or
evaporates.
90%.
It's because it doesn't evaporate as fast as
Lighter
okay.
fluid.
see the
Yeah.
other one. You put it on, and 2 minutes later, you click 10 times there, and c'est évaporé déjà, tu sais.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try that with the EM because otherwise the camera looks in good condition. Il est pas magané, tu sais, il est pas thing. But that FG that I got, 20, boy,
Yeah.
that surprised me. That thing is really nice little camera. It's not big, it's small. It reads very good. You can do manual with it. Tu sais, c'est bien le fun. See, I didn't give much respect to those cameras because they're plastic cameras and so, but I was surprised. See,
What is it? Is it an auto advance?
Auto advance, what do you mean with
Motorized
DX?
advance?
No, it's not a motorized.
You
You
said
can
the
get a
Nikon FG, right?
Yeah, the FG20 I got.
The FG20.
Yeah. You can get a motor drive for it, but
FG20 produced and released in 1984.
yeah,
Entry level 35 millimeter.
exactly.
Has aperture priority and manual.
Yeah,
But I
exactly.
think most of the cameras at that day were more aperture priority than shutter priority.
Yeah, most of them were.
I think Canon was the only one really. And
Yeah, all
maybe
the Nikons of that time, like the EM2 is also aperture priority.
it's say here it's 1 second to 1,000th of a second.
Yeah, so.
Okay.
But it's if you want to not bring around a big heavy camera, it's a nice little camera to bring around, And like I said, I paid $50 for it, 2 lens, So it's really just this.
Hey, Bob, it has a feature here, if I'm reading it correctly. It also includes a mechanical 1/90th second shutter
Yes,
in
yes,
case
it
the
does.
battery dies. So your
Yes,
camera
it does.
still works.
Most
the
of the
camera still
Nikons have
works.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ignorant with Nikon, so
It was a this is the camera here.
Hold
And
on, I can't
all-
see it.
it should be coming up any second.
Oh
There
yeah,
you go.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
That's
That's it
it,
exactly.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
And the advantage with the setting for M90, and I think even the Nikon F had it.
The Nikon F3 has
The Nikon F3 has it, yeah.
and
Any of the cameras that have the electronic metering,
yeah,
because you don't need the battery to trigger the shutter.
that's right.
And technically, it doesn't need a reading, even though it has TTL metering.
Yeah,
That's a nice little camera, though. I don't think I've seen that one.
it is. It is. I was surprised. Me too. I was surprised, and um, I said right away when I spoke with the guy. He says, I want to get rid of my camera and all this stuff here. And I said, oh, fine. I says, how much you want for it? Man, he says, I don't know. He says, $50. I says,
Nice.
okay.
For sure.
First question you should ask, does it work?
Yeah, well, yeah, that was my first question. Actually,
Okay.
my first question was that. But the other one that I bought from eBay, that was, according to the file, it was in perfect working order and all this stuff here. I understand why. If the guy just did this with it, yes, it clicks and it does the click and the sound and the whole thing. But I mean, it wasn't film tested. So it's giving half and half type. So I got to see what I can do with that one there. But
Oh,
I bought those two. Those are my most recent things. There is
okay.
one I would still like to find, but I didn't find it yet. Is a Nikon FA. A Nikon FA is right after the F3 came out. The Nikon FA came out, and it's like in between the F3 and the F4.
Okay.
And nice machine too. It's a little bit more classy than the FGs and the EMs and all that stuff there. Because it had both. I think you can do shutter priority and aperture priority plus manual.
Hang on, I got the Wikipedia here.
Yeah.
Hold on a sec. Surprised it didn't come up on camera wiki. Oh, wait a minute. Here it comes. There we go.
Yeah, that's it. That's the FA.
That's the one here, yeah. But
Yeah,
this one
this one here, they're
83 to
not.
87.
Yeah, exactly. There's not a lot of them around, I'll tell you. I've been looking pretty much everywhere. Uh,
Oh, and it goes up to 1/4000th of a second.
Yes, it does. Yeah. And it's like I said, it's in between the F3 and the F4. And you see him, their manual is 250.
Yeah, that's right.
They have a manual of 250, and it's also the
And
flash
that's also
sync.
the flash sync, yeah.
Yeah, it's also the flash sync. So it's a nice little machine, and like I said, it can do everything: program, shutter, and aperture priority.
Yeah. And it
So
goes up to 3200 ISO. So the light
yeah,
meter is good for all the film.
yeah, exactly, man. So you know what I mean? This one, if I get my hands on one of them, I'd like that as a collector's piece.
I'll keep my eye open on our end in case
Yeah,
we get
yeah,
anything that comes in.
yeah, sure, I'd like that. The
Because it's got the same grip as the F3.
Yeah, it does. It does. It looks a lot like the F3 actually.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if the head comes off or not, but
Toi, Denis, c'est un Canon R que t'as, right?
Yeah, actually, I have a Canon EOS R7,
Okay.
which is basically an APS-C. Also, I have a smaller camera. I have a Sony A5000.
Okay.
It's an older, like a 20 megapixel APS-C also.
Right.
I have an old Nikon F65 digital, not digital, but regular film camera.
Adriatic, yeah. I have one of those too. Nice
J'ai
machine.
celle-là aussi. C'est avec celle-là que je prends mes négatifs maintenant.
Ouais, ouais.
And I still have from my high school days a Mamiya Auto X1000.
An Auto
It's just-
X1000.
Yes, I
Yeah.
know that camera. Je le connais, ça.
Ça a été ma
C'est,
première caméra, ça.
ouais, ça c'était comme, ça c'était quand Mamia puis Pratica étaient ensemble.
Mhm. I think my father bought me that camera in 1978. I was
Oh,
about
wow.
15 or 16 years old.
Yeah. That's
It's an old
my friends had a lot of those cameras. It was a nice camera. I liked it. Y a-tu
Has
la
to,
planche sur le côté en avant?
yeah,
Yeah, c'est ça, exactement.
actually, it's exactly that camera. Well, I don't know if I can.
I'm trying to pull it up here on Google.
It has to be clean though. It's not completely fully functional, but I think if I could get to clean it, it could be work. It could be still functional. It's a good camera.
Yeah,
I
it
use
was
it.
good. Yeah. And the screw mount, eh?
Yeah. No, not screw. It's a bayonet.
It's a bayonet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, I got it. Hold on. I got it. Give it a second.
Mhm.
There we go.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mine is in much better shape than that one. the one on the picture doesn't have
Yes,
all the
yes.
wear. Like
Introduced in 1975.
Yeah.
Hold on now. This was all manual. It was all a manual camera, I think, right?
No, actually, there was an auto function on it. You had
Okay.
a pose maître inside it.
Okay.
You had a little battery that you had to like
With a
button
with a
call.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that camera. I
I
remember
used
that.
to make I used it for a good 10 years almost.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. I made a lot of diapositive with that. I used to shoot and make diapositive
Okay.
when I was younger. Then
Kodachrome, the best film that ever was.
yeah, I used to have like I don't know how many carousel of diapositive.
Ouais, c'est ça.
Many of Niagara Falls. My parents had something about Niagara Falls. We used to go there like every other year.
I'm gonna see the one I'm testing right now. I got it a couple of years back. I got this one here,
Mhm.
which is also it's a rangefinder, but this particular this is a Japanese camera. This one is from 59, or the one I have is probably 61.
Mhm.
It was sold with 3 focal lengths. You had a 35 millimeter, 3.2, a 100 millimeter, 3.5, and there were 2. Oh, here it says 4. Okay, so there's 4 45 mil. I have a 45 millimeter on this one, and mine's 1.9. So you had a 1.5, a 1.8, and a 1.9. It only goes up to 1/400th of a second. Evidently the light meter is dead on it. It's a selenium light meter. And the beautiful thing about this camera, I'm gonna just take off the share here for a second, is the shutter. Like, so you only take the front element off. So this
Oh.
is your lens. And I don't know if you can see it, but behind it, that's where the shutter is, right
That
behind the
shutter stays in
lens.
the back, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not a focal plane shutter, it's a lens, it's a lens.
It's a compu shutter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like the contacts. The first
Exactly.
contacts, you were like that. You would
And
take off half of the lens,
it's a
and the shutter would stay in the back. There was a name for that. Il me semble que c'était camper quelque chose. Ou...
this one that doesn't this one that oh this one says a corral, but yeah, it's a compute
Comper,
or compertor.
quelque chose de
I
même.
And the beautiful thing about having having the lens right up against or having the shutter right up against the lens is that it synchronizes at all speeds.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
And actually, one of the weaknesses of that type of shutter is that you can't necessarily go faster than a 400 to a 500th of a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even on my 4x5 view camera, the one with the bellows and the lens on the end,
Yeah.
the fastest shutter speed on that is 1/500th of a second. But when I use it in the studio, I can use it at any shutter speed.
Yeah. I get it.
See? So, and then the other one, where's the other one? What did I do with the other one? Oh, and the other one that I'm testing in the past I'd say weeks or so is the hold on. The Kiev
Yes.
4A, which is, yeah, here it is. So these ones I'm going to be bringing with me to Toronto. I haven't decided yet because one of my cousin, well, Uncle Bob, you'll know. Remember Nadia, Michael's sister?
Yeah, Nadia. Yeah, no problem.
Her
Yeah.
apparently her son started collecting cameras.
Okay.
Okay.
So I told him I might bring the 4x5 to show him. So the one I have is the Kiev 4A, which is this one in the back over here.
Okay. Yeah.
Where is it? It's this one right here.
Yeah. Which is a copy of a contact.
It is an exact copy of a Contax.
Yeah.
And I haven't dated this one yet, but apparently it's somewhere in the early 60s.
Yeah. That's about it. That's about
The
it.
only qualm I have about it, continue the I just want to see the picture. There we go. So yeah, that's the camera. And it is kind of special because the way that I'm gonna take this off now. Hold on. Back there. So something I have not. So if you can, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a dial here.
Yeah, that's your focus.
Yeah. So I push this right now. It's locked in
Exactly. Yeah.
infinity.
You
If
got to
I push
unlock
it
it.
down, now
Yeah.
I can turn the lens this way,
Exactly.
or I can turn the lens back here the same
Yeah.
way. But à un moment donné, it locks.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, the viewfinder is here,
Yeah.
and the rangefinder is this one. So the
Yeah.
thing is that when you grab the camera, right, you have a tendency of doing this.
Yeah.
And then
So
you
you block
lose
the
the
rangefinder.
focusing square because I've covered it with this finger.
Yeah.
So I got to
Exactly.
remember to
let
hold it
go.
like this so that I can see the parallax
Yeah.
and bring the two images together the way you're supposed to. It's
I get it.
really, I mean, they could have put it here and,
Yeah.
then, but
But
I'm
then,
assuming that the distance makes it easier to get your distance, your focusing
yeah.
distances.
Well, that and I think, they're copying contacts, and I don't think they're allowed to copy it exactly,
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Because I mean that's like a Nikon S1,
That's right.
okay? A
Or the
Nikon S1.
Canon, not the 7, but before the 7.
The 7 is the V, the 5, the Canon 5.
Yeah.
Well, V.
Okay.
They short as a V.
Right.
And they're all similar to that. They're all, one guy figured one camera and everybody copied it.
Oh, of course, of course. Well, look at what happened with Barnack.
Yeah.
Right. In the very beginning, everything looked like a Leica Barnack.
Yeah, exactly. I know. So, okay.
See?
Is it
But
because when you take a look at it, the two screens are the size of the eyes to give you your focusing point?
well, it's based on that.
Yeah,
It's based on that because you're looking at two images, right? And you're triangulating the distance of your subject.
that's right.
So and the way I don't have the Leica. Where did I put the Leica? The Leica, I put it away. Where did I put it?
Well, basically the same way your eyes work,
Yeah.
you know.
And what it is that your lens, when you adjust focus on it, the actual lens, the screw in the lens moves in and out. So
Yeah.
there's a lever that the lens pushes against, right?
And
And it
that's
actually
taking care of
moves
your.
the rangefinder,
That's right. Yeah.
which gives you that focus.
Yeah.
I'll show you next time I see you, Mark, with the
Yeah, I'd
Leica.
appreciate seeing
You
that.
can
Ça serait le
actually
fun de...
take the lens off, push, and see your image through the viewfinder without the lens. Because
Okay.
that's the whole thing about a rangefinder, is that you're not looking through the lens, you're looking through completely separate
besides the
viewfinder
lens. Yeah.
that's in sync with the focusing of the lens itself.
Yeah.
This one of the two, is it better with the rangefinder than through the lens when you want to focus?
The problem with rangefinder is that if you're going to do macro focusing, the difference from the lens to the viewfinder is so much that you're at a certain distance, you're never aligned.
Okay. For
Right?
macro. Yeah.
For macro. But if you're talking about like
But for-
anything at 3 feet and farther,
Yeah, t'as pas de problème.
t'as pas de problème. Puis I would say, in a way, I think it's a little bit easier than the circle with the little microprisms in it, because sometimes when you get a dark background or a dark subject, you don't see not the clarity, but the sharpness of the microprisms. Rather, with this, it's literally, so you have your image and a little square in the middle that has a shifted image. So all you're doing is that little square in the middle is you're aligning it with any vertical lines or horizontal lines that you're trying to focus on.
Yeah.
C'est quelque chose. Denis, la prochaine fois, je te montrerai mon range. I always have a rangefinder on me. Ça a l'air maintenant depuis quelques mois. Because I just find there's such faster cameras to focus with and to shoot with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hi, Anne.
He says hi, Anne. He saw me looking over there.
Hi, Andrew. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm just teasing him.
That's okay. Don't worry.
It's okay. Bye, guys.
But
No,
yeah, no, c'est vraiment une différente. Actually, the only closest, well, actually, there's two, and they're both Fuji cameras. There's the Fuji X100 series and the GFX. Now they've just brought out the same type of camera, but in crop medium format.
The GFX.
The GFX 100 RF. Yeah. And I've actually used that. I really enjoyed the camera specifically because it's one of the only cameras that shoots 6x17.
I think you showed us pictures of the St. Patrick's Day parade.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. I borrowed it from the shop at St. Patrick's Day parade. I shot the whole parade. I thought it was such an interesting vantage point because it was all during the spiel with that actor, with Jeff Bridges, with the when they reverse engineered the wide lux camera.
Okay.
So the wide lux camera versus the GFX 100 RF and the X1, specifically the GFX 100 RF, is that the GFX RF uses the 135 millimeter fixed focal length. All it's doing is it's cropping the 100 megapixel sensor down to 70 megapixels. So it's removing from the top and removing from the bottom to give it the aspect ratio of 617. Okay. While the actual wide lux is a 35 millimeter lens that actually rotates while shooting.
That's right.
So the actual film, mind you, it's a 35 millimeter. So 35 millimeter from is about a third. No, it's about half the size of a 6 centimeter. No, that doesn't make sense. Wait a minute. Yeah, that's it. 3.5 millimeters. That's right. 3.5 millimeters.
Yeah, 3.5 millimeters. Exactly.
So that means it would be about what? See, half of 17 would be 8 centimeters long.
Yeah.
Or 7 centimeters long.
Approximately, yeah.
Yeah. But the actual lens moves. And the thing is that the film on the back is actually on the film plane. It's actually concave. So that as the turret is turning the lens, it's always at 35 millimeters from the
It's
film.
always 35 millimeters from the back of the film.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's
So
always
there's no,
giving the
yeah,
same. There's no
aucune distortion.
distortion. There's no
Exactly.
distortion. Yeah.
So there's no actual distortion on the verticals or the horizontals. There's no
Yeah.
pinching, and there's what's the other one? Pinch and
Push.
yeah, pinch and push, I think, or
Yeah,
pin.
it's pinch and push. Yeah.
Yeah. It's where you get the sides that are like this and the up and the the horizontals are like kind of like
Around
And that's a film camera you're talking
that's a
about.
film camera, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. En 35 puis en 120, that's the widest that you could shoot it.
Mhm.
Basically a 6x17, so 6 centimeters by 17 centimeters long, which gives you, if I'm not mistaken, I think you only get 4 shots out of a 120.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4 or 6 shots, something like that.
Okay.
But those cameras, the sad thing about the wide lux is that when it got dropped, when the company shut down, there was just nobody who could replace or repair the cameras. So the whole story, the short story is that basically, it's the only camera that Jeff Bridges uses, and absolutely wanted to try to find somebody who could reverse engineer the camera so that he had a couple of bodies, I think, that needed to be fixed. So it had to be, if anybody was going to take up the project, it would have to be so that they would reproduce the exact same pieces as all the older models, but evidently make it of a newer era camera with a better light meter and so on and so forth. And apparently they did a good job. They did it. Mind you, it's a $7,000 camera.
Yeah, I didn't hear about that.
Yeah, it's a $7,000 camera, and they're it's actually the company they called is called Silver Bridges, because it's Jeff Bridges with Silver Grain, and Silver Grain's the manufacturer.
Okay.
And they build à fur et à mesure that they get the orders. So evidently, at a $7,000 camera, I mean, production's going to be slow, specifically in the beginning, because they got to wait on the orders and whatever. But apparently, it's starting. It's called the Wide Lux X.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you say it's a $7,000 camera. You can compare it like something like a Leica or a Hasselblad, which is even more expensive than that.
Absolutely.
No, it's not the same type of camera, but I mean, when you want to invest in a camera.
No,
Yes.
yeah, for the investment, yeah, exactly.
Exactly. And I mean, personally, like, my qualm is that, all these new cameras coming out for film, a lot of the time I think are coming out mostly for the nostalgia of film. But the prices they're asking for, I find, are just unreachable.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you think about, I understand all the electronics in a digital camera, yes. But even at that, in the last couple of years there, the freaking digital cameras are exactement, ils exagèrent, là.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? A Sony A7, the A7, was it the 5 now, I think, is out? I think it's like almost $4,000.
Or the 6?
Yeah.
I think there's a 6 out now.
Well, the 6 is the 7R6.
Okay.
That's the 67 megapixel sensor.
Well, even the Nikon 8, Z8 and Z9 and tout ça, you're in $4,000 or $5,000, $6,000. See?
Yeah, the cameras are pretty expensive.
That's body only there. See?
Yeah.
Ça pas d'allure.
At a certain point, I understand that photography has become, I mean, it's an industry now, yes, more than probably it was 50 years ago. Because evidently ça a attiré beaucoup de gens qui veulent faire l'argent avec la photographie. You know what I mean? I mean, I did my 20 years in corporate and in commercial photography, où je faisais des contrats. But again, to heart, I'm not a photographer who sells his photos. I don't shoot to sell. I shoot for the love of photography. And if somebody wants to buy a photo from me, they're more than welcome to, buy one. Or most of the time, I'll just probably give it away when it's close friends and family, especially. But I don't know. I find that
I recently met the photographer who photographed the cars for Jacques Duval.
Oui.
And I, oddly enough, I didn't know, but I went to school with
Oh, oh, that's right.
I went to school with him, and his name is Dino Riccio. And when he started, because he started photography a little bit because of me, and he went and made a profession out of it. And we haven't seen each other in 50 years. And about 2 weeks ago, I went and had lunch with him. And he started telling me, I do photography and blah, 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 patente. And I says, oh yeah, he says commercial photography. And he does a lot of travel photography because he works a lot with these agences de voyage too.
Mhm.
And he says, you've probably seen my work. I says, well, where would I seen it? He says, well, did you ever buy a book from Jacques Duval on the cars? Well, I said, a long time ago. I said, that's when I took the pictures. He used to be his photographer. So, il m'a conté des histoires avec Jacques Duval, des affaires de photographie qu'il a faites, So it was
Oh
nice
my
to,
God, he's a member of the ALPA.
Yes, and not only that,
Association Longueuil-Loisier. I don't know what that. Des photographes amateurs. He's part. I must have met him already
you could be,
because I do a lot of conferences for them.
he just got accredited by National Geographic.
Nice.
And now apparently he's going to Japan, or I think it's Japan,
Okay.
in September, and for one of their projects apparently.
Oh wow, we're gonna have to invite him on.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy, Dino, and he's actually like a second cousin, because
Oh really?
his uncle
Yeah.
married a De Rico.
No way. Which
And
Dorico?
Gilbert, Uncle Gilbert de Rico,
Yeah. Uh-huh.
his aunt married Uncle Gilbert, and her brother married Auntie Bianca
Really?
before Salzani,
Yeah, yeah.
And en tout cas, it's a long story there, but
Yeah.
and we were friends in high school.
Okay.
And he says, he says, I know you're a Nikon guy because you used to always walk around with your Nikon. And I says, and what are you,
Yeah.
And he says, me, I've been shooting Canon. He says, because I have small hands. He says, I says, I know a lot of people who shoot Canon. I says, poor people, but I says,
Poor people.
Keep talking, Bob, because I keep adding comments to the picture I posted on AJ's site. So when you're gonna go see it, you're gonna see all the comments.
On the comments. Okay. Man, no, he's a real nice guy, and he's fun. It was fun to see him after 50 years. I mean, fuck, we haven't seen each other, see? So it's that fun, see? You
And
might
who else
know
were
him.
you with?
I was with him, and I was with Robert Levasseur, which is another one of my friends, but he's from Toronto. He lives in Toronto.
But he's a photographer too.
No, he's not a photographer.
Oh,
No,
he's okay.
He was a money management guy,
Okay.
and he's fairly well off. He's fairly well off, but he collects cameras a bit like me. Like he doesn't have as many, but he's got a few.
Okay.
He's got Leicas and Nikons and things like that. And, we were a group that used to hang around together. All of us, the gang. So it was fun. But we're all in our 70s, so it's like,
But what
okay.
stories you guys must have?
Oh yeah, we had a lot of stories.
Quelle belle histoire que vous
Hey,
devez
well,
avoir.
listen, we went to lunch at 12 o'clock
Yeah.
at the 10:30. The day I told you I was coming to the 10:30.
Lucille.
And yeah, and we
That's a
finished at
nice place.
7 o'clock at night. We left the restaurant.
Oh my God.
On a
So
commencé
you
à
had lunch
midi.
and supper there.
Well, finally, we didn't eat supper, but I mean, on était là à midi, puis on a mangé vers 2 heures, puis, tu sais, then coffee, then,
Ouais.
toc, 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 tu sais. On a fini à 7 heures le soir.
Bon.
Tu sais, AJ, quand on va déjeuner ensemble avec la gang de vieux amis qu'on a,
Ouais.
écoute, on rentre à 9 h, puis on sort juste avant midi, tu sais.
Ouais, c'est vrai.
Non, c'est vrai, parce que, tu sais, on parle de tout. On a parlé, ben, il se faisait 50 ans qu'on ne s'est pas vu, ça. On a parlé de
Ouais,
bien
c'est
des
sûr.
affaires, tu sais.
Il y avait des choses à discuter hein, sur 50 ans.
Ouais, c'est ça, tu sais, c'est ça, tu sais.
Beaucoup de fun.
Mais c'était le fun. Lui, il reste à Saint-Bruno.
Mm.
Avez-vous des
Léo, on va...
projets pour l'été? You guys have anybody going on vacation and going traveling anywhere?
Yeah, as I told you, I'm going on a cruise to Barcelona and Lisbon.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be
So,
nice.
yeah, it's going to be very nice
Yeah.
in the mid-September till the end
Okay.
of September for 2 weeks. I
Nice.
already
Va-tu être
planned.
moins chaud?
Ouais, ça va peut-être être un petit peu moins chaud, effectivement. And we already planned our vacation for 2028, like in almost 2 years. And we're going to have a cruise around the Isle of Japan. 14 days
Oh,
cruise, 14-day cruise.
nice.
Should be nice too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, that's why I'm trying to practice a little bit about my urban photography. That's why I wanted to try zone focusing on the
Okay.
camera to take pictures quicker. Because that's the main thing. I don't want to slow the group when we're traveling around the cities.
C'est ça, exactement.
Yeah.
Well, the photo walks might be something for you.
Yeah, I should try that too.
My photo walks are not classes. It's just spending time with photographers, and just shooting the breeze while just walking. The first one I'm gonna do is gonna be in Chambly, Vieux Chambly. I'm doing it every second Saturday of the month, but every month a different place. And here on the South Shore, à un moment donné, originally I wanted to do it on the 8th of August, but apparently it coincides with something going on in Laval, so I can't do it then. So, but I'd like to get the little towns here on the South Shore, like what's it called?
Marieville.
Marieville. Yeah, no, Marieville. No, Marieville is nice. The downtown area, I've walked there before. Well, evidently. My son had a girlfriend there for a while. Well, I know the downtown a little bit. But there's another one a little further down, towards Sutton, which is a beautiful, I would say, and like the main street is like out of the 1960s.
Oh my God.
It's literally a two-direction boulevard, but it's wide enough, if I'm not mistaken.
Is it further down than Granby or close to that?
It's more south, but it's about la même niveau.
Not Eastman, no, Coaticook, no.
Eh?
Eastman?
Near Eastman.
Okay.
In
There's
that area.
Knowlton that's good too.
Bolton. Yeah, I've
Not
been
Bolton,
to Bolton.
Knowlton.
Oh, Knowlton, but I've also been to Bolton, actually. So, I'm concentrating more because we're 3 stores in Montreal, and I don't know if Montreal wants to do their own thing, but I know that Laval wants to do his own thing too. Let me see here.
And where are you going to post these photo walk? Is it going to be in the group or on Gosselin?
I'm gonna share it on my groups at the same time, but it's gonna be it's in my calendar. I've already programmed it in my calendar.
Okay.
For August, September, October. And basically it's $15 to reserve your spot.
No, that's
because the format that I'm using is the same thing we do with Biarré Camera Montréal and Photo Walk Montréal, where we finish at a specific place where we can either have a beer together, could be a crèmerie, could be a cafe, could be so evidently we're limited to how many people can be in that particular and there's a beautiful crèmerie cafe I'm pretty sure it's called Bedford. Hold on a sec. Let me
Bedford,
get
Bedford, yeah, could be.
I think
yeah. And I'd gone there with a buddy of mine last year. Bedford, Quebec.
Is it there, Donham? When you do the wine road?
L'autoroute des vins.
La route des vins, oui.
La route des vins, oui. Attends 2 secondes.
That's a nice area.
But I really want to, visit these little towns that I go like when mes fins de semaine that I'm off, when I go out and I go shoot. It's right beside Stanbridge Station.
Okay.
Hang on a sec. Let me get it.
Stanbridge, yes. Yes, I know where that is.
Hold on. I got to get the. So let me share that here and get the. And there's a beautiful shit. So there's a lot of stuff that we can. Whoops. Did it take it? Give it a sec. I'm getting the street view too at the same time. Oh, it's not up yet. Hold on. But I really love this particular town because it kind of, see, it reminds me of Lindsay,
Yeah.
where I was born.
Yeah.
Actually, I'll be passing through Lindsay when I go visit the cousins.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Is there anybody still there?
In Lindsay, no, not yet. No, sorry, no, not of the cousins.
No.
But apparently, there are people there that remember dad and all the uncles and mom, evidently.
Gentile Plastics and all
Gentile
that.
Plastics, yeah. Hey, mon internet est long. Come on. Allez, here we go. So this is the main street here.
Bedford, yeah. Okay.
Right? And then if you go right down here, there's a parking lot, public parking lot, and there's a pas un bassin, but a chute from the
Okay.
bassin. Hang on. So it's a nice little, it's a nice little town. It's a one main street town.
That's downtown.
That's downtown. Yeah, this is downtown.
All right.
Right.
Okay.
And
What's
and
the
it's
traveling time?
From, if I'd say from, let's say direction,
It's about an hour and a half, I guess, something like that.
from 10:30.
Okay.
It's probably about that. It's probably about an hour and a quarter. See, yeah, here it is.
So basically, it's 5 hours for me because I have to cross from Laval to this town.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, viens à Repentigny, Mac, tu vas être correct.
Hey, j'ai failli t'appeler quand j'ai entendu le train qui a passé tout droit.
Ben oui, it was about 2 kilometers from my house.
Apparently, it was in the backyard of my brother-in-law.
I believe it. Which brother-in-law?
Sarah's brother in Le Gardeur.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, that's where it was. It was in Lagardère, la partie de Repentigny, Lagardère.
We couldn't calculate.
It says 43 minutes.
Yeah, it for some reason it couldn't. Hold on. Why didn't it? Quartier 10:30. Pourquoi tu veux pas?
Donne-y
Just Marc Brassard,
ton code postal.
Marc Brassard.
Oh, no shit, because I had it on walk. That's why.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 43 minutes.
43 minutes, not too bad, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
43 minutes from 10:30. And if I say from Longueuil.
Ça, c'est-tu loin de Sutton?
Sutton is, where is Sutton? Sutton would be, there's East Farnham. Conesville is up here.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's west of Sutton.
Okay, because something that could be interesting, I've had the privilege of going with Lynn once, but we slept in Knowlton one evening. So it's like we went to the hotel, went to that, c'est Observe Étoile, which is an exterior planetarium.
Right.
And the evening we went, it was extraordinary. And they lend you these glasses that you put a cell phone, that they lend you a special cell phone at this point, but you leave with the mask.
Right.
And you observe the stars, and you've got, it was a wonderful experience.
You said it was in Knowlton.
No, well, we slept in Knowlton. That's a little further. Ça veut dire, regarde, observe étoile. OBSERV étoile.
Here we go.
That's certain.
AJ, si tu étais capable d'avoir la permission, mais je ne sais pas si c'est des terrains de camping qui sont là, puis il faudrait que tu loues, mais c'est une zone où ce que les règlements municipaux interdisent des lumières.
Ouais.
Alors, c'est noir. Quand je dis noir,
Oh,
je
flash photography.
roulais avec ma voiture et j'avais ma conjointe qui avait le GPS dans les mains.
Ouais.
Puis quand on roulait, elle me disait, attention Marc, on arrive à un tournant en avant pour m'aider à préparer pour être sûr que je dépasse pas et que je me ramasse pas dans le champ.
Oh, yeah.
Ça a
Ouais, ouais.
été, mais c'est ça, ça a été une belle expérience. Puis on a frappé une nuit qui avait aucun nuage.
OK.
Ah oui, parce que tu es proche aussi de Mégantic.
Ouais.
Ouais, exactement. Ouais.
Alors, AJ, ça serait peut-être une sortie. Je ne sais pas si Bob serait intéressé, mais là, ça serait. On reviendrait pas mal tard dans la nuit, là.
Ouais.
Ouais, ouais. Unless we do a sleepover.
Yeah, that'd be,
Oh,
Ouais,
yeah.
c'est AJ dans le garage.
Hey, I've already slept in my car. Fait que quand on a fait notre sortie de les Perséides l'année passée à Mont-Tremblant, I didn't even take a tent. I just slept in my car.
OK.
Mais, yeah. Oh non, Fait que c'est ça. Fait que je veux partir ça cette fin d'été. Puis, hopefully be doing this probably every month on the second Saturday of the month. Those who
starting in
show up.
August?
Come on. Starting in
Starting in
August. Well,
August?
August is going to be the 22nd. It's the only one that's not going to be on the second Saturday.
OK.
À cause que it was conflicting with some other event. But specifically, I'm gauging for the second because I've programmed all my next 3 months worth of classes based on that second Saturday. And yeah, I
And you're
mean
going
it's really c'est pour attirer la communauté de photographie.
Ben oui,
to,
ben oui.
you're going to do that every month,
Yeah.
even in
That's
winter?
And hopefully hopefully all the stores will do the same. They'll pick their own weekend or whenever they want to do it.
Yeah.
But hopefully it'll be a regular thing because the way we see it is that depuis ça fait longtemps qu'on n'a pas fait de salon de photo pour la
Yeah.
communauté.
That's
At
true.
least this will get us the local communities. And I love Bière et Camera Montreal and I love Photo Walk Montreal, but you always get people on the South Shore who don't want to go into Montreal, or the people on the North Shore don't want to go into Montreal, and Montreal doesn't want to go to the South Shore. With all the traffic and all the construction going on, I think I'll have a special advantage being that the South Shore is big. There's a lot of nice stuff out there, and the more that I drive around the South Shore, le Montérégie and the Canton de l'Est, there's so much nice stuff to photograph.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Sounds like even Boucherville, in old Boucherville, it's very nice.
Actually, that's going to be in Vieux-Boucherville in September.
Oh, yeah? Really?
Yeah. I went down there with Loco justement with, was it last month? Loco and I went for a couple of hours. We walked around the Vieux-Boucherville. Like really, see, remember when we did that, Mark, when we did the,
Saint-Luc, puis tout ça, là, dans ces
no, when we did the pinhole
Now,
Ah,
when
in
we did what?
RDP.
oui,
Yeah,
OK.
it's Montreal, yeah.
Vieux-Longueuil, Vieux-Boucherville, c'est 6 fois plus gros
OK.
with all the same type of housing and like little shops and everything. It's really, really nice. The old church that's there is really nice too to photograph. And but like the little tiny sidewalks that are really like literally 20 inches wide.
Ben oui.
You got to be single file necessarily to when you're
walk on
walking
it,
in a
yeah.
group.
Mhm.
Mais no, Vieux-Boucherville, there's
Well,
Also, Varennes.
L'Assomption has a nice main street too. That's
Yeah,
very typical of the, 100 years ago, 150
c'est
years
ça.
ago.
Exactement. It
C'est-
gives a nice, it's quiet.
Mhm.
C'est vraiment quelque chose d'intéressant. And the photo walks for the last 6 years have gotten really popular. Fait que,
Ben oui, ben oui. Listen, guys, I'm gonna have to start saying good night.
very good. Us too.
And
We're gonna start. What are we?
nice seeing you guys.
Picking our
Nice seeing
things.
you, T.
Nice, and we'll be talking soon. You're off for 2 weeks. Give me a call.
I'm off for 2 weeks. I'm still debating probably tomorrow, but I'll probably either announce it tomorrow or Tuesday. Um, because this Friday I'm most likely going to be in Toronto. I don't know if I'm going to do the photo review from Toronto or if I'll push it one Friday and do it on the Friday that I'm back here
Yeah,
instead.
probably that's better. Yeah.
Yeah, because
All right. I mean, I'll be back home on Tuesday probably.
yeah.
So if you want to give me a call, no
And
problem.
the next week, see if you guys want to get together in Denis too. If you guys want to get together, we can go and grab something to grab a bite and maybe do a photo walk ourselves.
Sure, no problem.
Yeah, ouais.
All
Yeah.
right.
No problem.
On
Mais
va
as long as
regarder.
I know,
Laissez-moi savoir qu'est-ce qui est vos plans. Si je peux
c'est
me
ça,
joindre, ça va me faire plaisir.
c'est
Okay.
ça. Moi aussi, as long as I know 2 days in advance, y a pas de problème.
Okay.
I organize in consequence. Have a good night, guys. Nice talking to
Take
you.
care.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
Bob.
Pas de
Love you,
problème.
T.
Take care.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye.
All
And
right.
I guess this would be a good time for all of us to say good night and wish you guys all a good month. Like I said, I'm just gonna get my calendar back up. Hold on a sec. Where is it? Calendrier. And I'm looking at probably pushing it just for this one. Oh no, what am I saying? No, it's the last Friday of the month, which is the 31st, which is exactly that's okay. It's no, we're fine. We're fine. I thought for some reason, I don't know why I thought that this Friday was going to be the last Friday of the month, but no, c'est correct.
No, there's a Friday.
C'est Julie pour le 31, ouais.
Yeah, 31st.
Oh, good. So that gives me an extra week that I can post shit. Fantastic. Okay, great. Because
gonna see about-
justement, I took out I borrowed one of my colleagues plays deck hockey.
Yeah.
On an all girls team, and I'm telling you, honest to God, it felt like roller derby.
Oh my God.
Oh non, c'était vraiment like, hey, il y en a une des filles de son équipe a reçu le bâton carrément sur le.
Oh my God.
Yeah, c'était vraiment. Puis j'ai shooté ça avec un A9 Mark III. That's the one with the global shutter, where all the 24 million pixels fire at the same time. So I'm gonna have a few shots of that to post for the sports photography, which was interesting. J'étais mal placé, but c'était quand même intéressant. And I only had a 7200 f4, which I was really I've really been impressed by that lens, even though it's an f4. It's much lighter than the 2.8, and I used it a few times on my daughter's horseback riding. She started her thing in well, now what we're in June. Yeah, her first competition was in June. Her second one was 2 weeks ago, and she's got another one on the weekend of the first and second. Yeah, like
And where's she doing the competition in
in
Rosemont or
Sorel.
something?
À
Sorel?
Sorel.
Okay.
Yeah, she does ranch. Well, they call it ranch riding, which is basically obedience. So they give her a plan, and she's got to make her horse do all the, she got to stop when it's stopped. She did for the first time, the last time she had her competition, she did one where it's a little bit like Simon Says.
Okay.
So they put 15 or 20 cavaliers with their horses in the parcours, and they've got somebody calling out, okay, galop, and
Do
then
this, do that.
do that. Yeah, you got to, turn the horse one way, turn the horse the other way. And evidently, if the horse doesn't listen or takes too long to execute, then that person gets
Lose points.
ousted, and yeah.
Yeah.
She lasted. It was good. She lasted about, I'd say. I mean, the whole thing lasted about maybe 6 minutes, and she lasted a good minute, minute and a half.
Okay.
You know, so she got in maybe three or four instructions, but her horse is, like the owner of the horse said, it's not the type of horse you would do with that kind of event because the horse tends to have a hard head.
Okay.
But you know, Abby likes the challenge of you know, and I mean the horse is great. It's just that, you know,
Enough for that.
Fancy likes to do her own thing.
Is it like a quarter horse or something, or
Yeah, I believe it is a quarter horse.
yeah,
I believe it's
it's
a
pretty
quarter horse.
stubborn. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So
good for running though.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Apparently she's a wonderful barrel racing horse.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the slalom, she used to do that about 4 years ago, and then she got more into the actual obedience and training of the
Mhm.
horses. Je pense elle a fini son premier cavalier. Je pense qu'elle est en train de faire sa deuxième cavalier.
Mhm.
Je
After
commence à
fourth.
penser qu'avec l'âge, des fois, on est plus jeune, c'est sûr que c'est la course, c'est
Oh
l'adrénaline.
yeah.
Puis avec l'âge, les cavaliers veulent avoir de la finesse.
Ouais.
Mon père, son cheval, lui, il pouvait être debout avec les bras croisés, mais c'était juste la manière qu'il se penchait sur le
C'est
cheval
ça.
ou il mettait le talon ou le pied à un endroit. Puis
Mhm.
ça, mon père l'a pas assez pratiqué quand il a reçu le cheval, puis ça s'est
OK.
perdu avec le temps. Mais c'est quand même quelque chose qui
Ah
est
ouais.
fun. J'aurais aimé faire de la photo dans ce temps-là. Mon père a fait les médiévales de Québec. Alors, il est parti d'un certain endroit, puis ça a pris 2 semaines à cheval pour se rendre à Québec,
Wow.
avec des
Wow.
arrêts à certains endroits. Mon père était déguisé avec deux costumes médiévaux. Il y avait un palefrenier qui suivait, qui s'occupait des chevaux, puis il allait de
Ah
village
ouais.
en village, puis tout ça. Puis
Ouais.
ça aurait été des souvenirs incroyables pour moi
Ben
et
oui.
mon père, mais j'avais pas d'équipement dans ce temps-là.
Ben oui, ben oui.
Puis j'ai pas
All
pensé
right.
à mon chum qui fait de la photo. Lui aussi, il aurait peut-être aimé ça.
Well, gentlemen, I wish you all a wonderful week.
You too.
Puis on se revoit dans 2 semaines.
Have a nice vacation.
Thank you. And
Are
you
you
guys
going
take...
to Are you going to see a ball game in TO?
I don't know. I'm not much of a sports guy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm more
S'il
of a
peut,
visitor.
s'il peut sortir sa caméra, là, il va y aller.
Ah,
Mais
c'est
là, je
sûr,
pense
ouais.
que c'est difficile de prendre des photos dans des événements
Ouais.
sportifs professionnels
Ouais,
parce
ouais,
que
surtout.
leurs règlements sont très stricts.
Yeah.
Ouais, exactement.
All right then.
Have a good one, guys.
You
Thank
too.
you all.
Bye
Take
bye.
care.
AJ, tu me donneras 30 secondes après.
Okay, parfait.